Hi students, I am M. Rajeshwari, lecturer in botany. Introduction to ecology. Today I am telling you about components of an ecosystem. Ecosystem have two main components. These are abiotic factor and biotic factor. Abiotic factor is classified into two types. First one is climatic factor and second one is edific factor. Rain, temperature, light are examples of climatic factor. Soil, pH, minerals, these are examples of edific factor. Again, biotic factor is classified into three types. First one is producers and second one is consumers and last one is decomposers. Grass, plants, autotrophs are examples of producers, and consumers are classified into three types: primary consumers, secondary consumer and tertiary consumers. Last one is decomposers. Decomposers are growing dead and decay material. Bacteria, fungi, saprophytes are examples of decomposers. Introduction to ecology. The two main components of nature or organisms and their environment are not only much complex and dynamic but are also interdependent. In 1859, the French geologist Isidore geographist Hilliard had proposed the term ecology for the study of the relation. The term ecology was first proposed by geologist H. Reiter in 1860. The most widely accepted definition of ecology was proposed by German geologist Ernest Haeckel in 1886. According to him, ecology is the study of the reciprocal relationship. Adam has defined ecology as the structure and function of nature. Charles J. Krebs, 1978, called it as the interaction that determine the abundance and distribution of organisms. Ecology and its divisions. Based on the taxonomic affinities in the early days of ecology, it has been subdivided into plant ecology and animal ecology. Plant ecology deals with the relationship between plants and their environments. Animal ecology is concerned with the study of relationship between animals and their environments. Based on level of organization, ecology may be divided into autocology and synecology. Autocology means it is considered with the study of individual animals and plant species. Here, the individual species are the unit of study, hence, autocology is also known as ecology of individuals. Synecology, it is the study of communities in relation to their environments. It is considered with the structure and development and course of distribution of plants and animal communities. The study of plant communities is known as phytopsychology or plant sociology. The study of plant ecology merges with plant geography. Following are the important branches of ecology. First one is habit ecology, study of habitats and their effects on organisms living there. Depending upon the nature of habitat, it includes freshwater ecology, resort ecology, forest ecology, grassland ecology, cropland ecology, and last one marine ecology. Next one, population ecology. Population ecology means study of interrelationship of different individuals of a single species and their environment. Next one, community ecology. The units of study are groups of individuals belonging to different species, plants as well as animals, namely communities. And the next one, ecosystem ecology. It deals with the structure and working of ecological systems in relation to space and time. Conservation ecology or resource ecology. It is considered with the proper management of nature resource like land, water, forest, sea, mines. And next one, production ecology. It is a new branch considered with the gross and net production of different ecosystems like freshwater, agriculture, etc. So that proper management is possible to get maximized yield. And next one, ecological energetics. It is a recent branch dealing with energy conservation and flow in the organisms with the ecosystem. Next one, systems ecology. It is the research of community dynamics abstract to a mathematical level. Data on ecological investigation as being computerized to formulate and describe the structure and functions of ecosystem. Next one, paleoecology. It is considered with the organisms of the vast geological environment. It helps to trace the gaps in the evolutionary lines. Next one is radiation ecology. Is it the study of effect of radioactive substances and radioaction in the environment? Basic concepts of ecology. Like any other science, ecology too has its own principle and basic concepts. They are as follows. First one is structure concept and functional concept. Structural concept is also called as descriptive ecology. Environment is a complex of several interrelated and dynamic factors. It therefore acts as safe and selective organisms that can be flourish well in it. All living organisms and their environment are interdependent and mutually reactive, affecting each other in various ways. The organisms of a species put effort to maintain its uniformity in structure, function, growth, and development by preserving its genetic pool. However, they have sufficient adjust themselves to changing environment by modification in somatic characters or genetic characters. And next, functional concept. Functional concept also called as functional ecology. The basic structural and functional units of nature are ecosystems. An ecosystem is segment of nature consisting of a community of living organisms and the physiological environment, both interacting and interacting and exchanging materials between them. The biological community consists of population. Each population occupies a specific functional position with respect to other organisms with which it interacts. It is called ecological niche. Next one, application of ecology. Ecology is one of the most popular areas in biology. Mankind is greatly interested in ecology in view of the problems of environmental pollution. Basic terms in ecology. The first one is species. Species means a uniform interbreeding population spread over time and space. Next one, population. A group of interbreeding individuals found in an area. Next one, ecotype. A population of individuals of a species which is genetically adapted to its particular environment. And next one, acres. The population of individuals of species having some genetic makeup but having different morphological characters in response to particular environment. Next one, community. Community, an assemblage of all populations occurring in an area under more or less similar environmental conditions. Next, vegetation. It is the assemblage plants growing under the same climate over a wide range. Next one, flora. The species content of the region irrespective of the numerical strength of each species. It is simply the listing of plant species. Next one is ecosystem. It is a segment of nature consists of living organisms and the physiological environment both interact and exchange materials between them. Next one, biosphere. The biologically inhabited areas of the earth consisting of all the ecosystems of the world is called as biosphere or ecosphere. Next one, biomass. The amount of living materials present in different food levels can be expressed as a gram per unit area, and this is known as biomass. Biomass is the standing crop expressed in terms of weight. And also number of and also ecotones, succession, climax also important. And next one is factor. any external force, substance or condition that affects organisms growth growth uh, growth is known as factors. Next one, environment. The sum of all the factors constitutes the environment. Next one, habitat. The place where an organism lives is known as the habitat of the organisms. Next one, ecotone. The the sharp line of the sharp line between the two different types of community is called as ecotone. Last one is succession, the natural process by which different groups or communities is the same area over period of time in a different sequence. Next one, climax. The final community of plant succession that can maintain the equilibrium with the prevailing environment. Next one, monoclimax theory. According to this, at a time there is only one climax community which is chiefly controlled by the climate. Polyclimax theory. According to this, a complex of several communities growth together in a particular areas sharing a common climate. And another one is standing state. It is the amount of organic substance such as phosphorus, sulfur, nitrogen, helium. These are the examples or etc. present at any given time in the environment of an ecosystem. And the another one is standing crop. It is the amount of living material, means biomass, present in a component population at any time. Next one, ecological pyramids. The graphic representation of the trophical structure and function at successive tropical levels of any ecosystem. It may be shown in terms of their number, biomass or energy content. Next one, food chain. A series of organisms through which food energy flow in a ecosystem. Food web. The interlocking pattern of number of food chains forming a web-like arrangement is known as food web. Next one, productivity. The amount of organic matter accumulated in the living component of an ecosystem in unit time is referred to as the productivity of the ecosystem. And the last one is greenhouse effect. The warming of the earth surface by increased CO2 concentration in the atmosphere. And also pollution is also main important. Thank you.